Boker Tov, we are in Mishlei Perek Yud Pasuk Tet Zayin. Peulat Tzadik lechaim. The work of the Tzadik is for life. Tevuat Rasha, the harvest, the wheat of the Rasha is lechatat, is for sin. So here the Gaon of Vilna looks at the pasuk in a very medaktik. He's very pinpointed in the pasuk. The peula is the work, and a harvest is the results. Right? Let's say the work for wheat. You plow, you plant, then at the end when you reap and you actually get the wheat in your hands, that's what you want. You're doing all these things to get that at the end. So says the Gaon of Vilna, the pe'ula of the tzaddik, the work of a tzaddik, meaning not even the results yet, the work behind the scenes to get to the results, even that is lechaim, meaning even that the tzaddik has the right intentions and does the good on the back end before I even get to the results that I want in any situation. Whereas the tevu'ah of the Rasha, even the results, all the way through till the results, is lechatat, is unfortunately for sin. Because he says here, that shekol tachlito hu la'asot averot. Unfortunately, the whole tachlit of a Rasha is to do sins. So if that's his purpose, that means the entire way, all the way till he gets to the result that he wants, is for sin. Whereas the tzaddik is the opposite. The entire way, even the work part, even the back end, is all lechaim. Pasuk Yud Zayin. Orach lechaim, the way of life, shomer musar, guard musar. We'll see what musar means in a moment. Ve'ozev tochachat, and the one that throws away rebuke, mat'eh, is misleading himself and misleading others. Shomer musar, so musar is either someone that tells you how to be on the right path. The yaser is also like the yasher, to straighten, but also musar comes from yisurim, different sufferings. That sometimes a person has to suffer, not necessarily the sufferings of where the word suffering is associated with, where sarot, etc., but suffering where I can't eat that right now because that's not kosher, or it's not 6 hours yet, I can't have the dairy, or whatever. That's a little bit of a suffering. But that type of suffering is what's the path of chaim. And therefore, when a person puts the Yitzhar Atov above his Yitzhar Hara, so sometimes there's going to be a little suffering there. I can't go there, I can't do this, I can't do that. But that's on the way of chaim. When a person could relate to, let's say, a business. Oh, I have to stay up late, I have to work many hours after this. It's a little bit of suffering. But hey, there's results at the end. There's no pain, no gain. Right? So that's what's going on over here. But if you're ozev tochachat, if you just, everything's okay, you put away rebuke, etc., then you're going to be misleading and you're going to be going on a wrong path. The last pasuk, mechases sin'ah sifte shaker. To cover up hatred is lying lips. Umotzi diba uksil. And saying out slander, that's the fool. It's a very interesting description here, because the first part of the pasuk is talking about the righteous person. Covering hatred is lying lips. So he says as follows: sometimes someone does something to you, and the natural reaction is, let me react, let me tell them off, they did something to me. And I have a little bit of call it a hatred, a little bit of something inside. The natural reaction is, let me tell them. But if a person's in control, if a person's a tzaddik, if a person controls himself, he'll bear it, okay, miskan, the guy had a bad day, the guy this, he'll give different answers to himself. And when he sees him next, he's going to welcome, hey, how are you, how's it going? Pretend like nothing happened. So those words, those good words, how are you, how's it going, what's going on, in a way is like a lie. Because really I want to tell him off, right? But I'm controlling myself. But that's a good lie, where I say, how are you? I talk nicely to him, even though I don't want to. And even though I might have the right to not talk to him, so that's the tzaddik, that to cover up hatred, mechases sinah, to cover hatred, sometimes it's, now I talk to him, call it a lie, but I talk to him in nice words, etc. Umotzi diba uksil. But the person who says slander, he's the fool. If every time someone says something, oh, you, and he reacts, and this and that, everything's in the bad, everything's very, very reactive, that's the fool. control a little bit, think a little bit, give the guy benefit of the doubt a little bit, and don't react to every little thing and say whatever. Oh, you did this to me, I'm going to do this to you. Da, 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 da. That's the fool. Actually, yesterday there's a little something that happened where I won't give details, but someone that knows better bumped into someone that doesn't know better, and the person that doesn't know better, call him the fool, went off on him. You this, you that, you this. The person that knows better told him back off also. So you're a chutzpah, you're a this. And he says, well, you call yourself religious? Like one of those type of things. And then the religious guy called me up. Oh, this interaction happened. So someone that I know, someone that... I said, well, you know better. The guy, he's a type of guy like that. Don't lower yourself to his, If you think about it a second, this guy goes off. He very easy to blow up, very easy. So when that happened, why do you lower yourself to him? Say, okay, have a good day, and walk away. But now you said, oh, you're a chutzpah, and he went back, and we had, right? So we have to try to keep ourselves. Sometimes we have these interactions with the ksil, with the fool. Remember that we have to be the Tzadik, and to cover the hatred, siftei sheker, lying, but it's not real lies. It's a good lie where go have a good day. I hope all is well. Say nice things, even though you might be boiling inside. It might be difficult to do. It might be, but we have to try our best to be like the tzaddik and not lower ourselves to the level of the fool. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen. Amen. Rabbi Chananya ben Akashya omer, tzak kadosh baruch hu lezakot, et yisrael ficha chibar lehem Torah Moshe shene'emar, Adonai chafetz man tzidko, yagdil Torah ve'yadir. Kadish. Amen. Amen.